Whoa, welcome to altcoin season. My friend, if you've not bought any altcoin right now, you should look into buying one of these major altcoins I'm about to recommend right now. I'm talking about Ethereum, I'm talking about Litecoin, I'm talking about Link, I'm talking about Bitcoin Cash, I'm talking about Ripple. If you've not bought these coins, you better start buying because I'm about to do an analysis to show you a reason why I think Ethereum is going to hit at least 1,800, Litecoin at least 300 in times of long term. In this 2021, it's going to be a pump all the way. So stay true to the end of the video so that you're going to see me prove to you why these things are about to happen in the altcoin industry. Thank you for joining me. If you've not subscribed, subscribe because I make amazing videos like this all the time, analyzing and recommending what altcoin is about to fly to the moon so that you will jump on and take your next profit from these altcoins. Today, I'll be starting with Ethereum. Now, Ethereum, if you look at Ethereum right here, Ethereum is showing a very wonderful pattern called the triple bottom. Now, this is a strong, reliable reversal pattern. This is the pattern that took Bitcoin to 35 to 33K. The same bottom, the same triple bottom that took Bitcoin to 34K. I'm talking about this right here. So you see that the price hit the support the first time, it hit the support again, and it hit the support the third time, making higher low. Now here is our neckline, right? This is what I call the neckline, right? So you see that is where the major resistance is. It's like that is the roof, that is the major barrier, and once this barrier is conquered, everything is on the fly to the moon. So you can see Bitcoin breaking out of this barrier, and after Bitcoin broke the neckline, you see Bitcoin started printing bullish long bars than it has ever printed before, right? So the same thing is about to occur on Ethereum, right? So you see Ethereum made that first touch here, it made the second touch here, and here it made a higher button, another third touch, giving us a triple button. And now you can see that this is the neckline, right? So this is where our neckline is. So here is our neckline right here, right? So you have the neckline right here, right? Let me get that drawing straight. So you have the neckline right here. I will prove to you. So you have the first resistance was here, then you have the middle resistance here, and then you have another resistance right here. And here you can see this short squeeze that happened here, right? There was a short squeeze. Short got squeezed. If you watch my video on YouTube, I talked about Ethereum, buying Ethereum in December around that 22nd to buy Ethereum and back up for the move that is coming. And right now, just today, as I'm talking to you, Ethereum has broken out again from the sideways it has been on for quite some time and is printing a major move to the upside. And what we're going to see is that Ethereum is likely going to just behave like Bitcoin, come to this all-time high around 1,400 and break this all-time high, right? So there could be a sideways movement around this 1,400 all-time high. In a long term, I'm talking about a long term, what will happen in this 2021. So if it comes here, it's going to break through it. So we are likely going to be seeing Ethereum printing at least $1,800 to $2,000. That's what we're going to see in 2020. That is a strong double move. That means you're likely to double your money in this altcoin called Ethereum. And again, to back it up, if you look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin was strongly backed by volume. And if you look at the same thing, Ethereum is also being backed by a strong volume printing out. And as I'm talking to you, we're likely going to have this bar print in a long time. So this month is going to be a strong bullish month for Ethereum. This month, January, is going to be. So if you've not bought Ethereum, make sure you buy any slightest pullback that you see in Ethereum. Buy every pullback. Bag up. Now, after Ethereum, I am about to look to the coin called the BCH, right? So if you look at the BCH, it's even a wonderful outlook here. BCH is also having a similar pattern, right? So you see BCH having the move like this, right? So it moved like this, it goes again, it moves, and up, right? So we're going to have something like this. So BCH could be hitting anywhere from 650. We could be seeing 650 in BCH this long year. This year is going to be the year for altcoins to shine, right? Especially the first quarter of 2021. We're going to see this altcoin making major move because they have the same pattern that um Bitcoin had before now. So this is on the long term overview of Ethereum and BCH. If I look at coin like Link, right? It gets also very interesting. We see Link also on the pullback after a breakout, right? So Link broke out and hit this all-time high at $11, right? All-time high, almost $20. So what is going to happen to Link now is Link is respecting a trend line, right? So this line, and you can see right now, Link on the monthly, Link is on support, on a very strong support. That's where Link is right now. So if I look at Link on the 4 hours chart, if I look at Link on the 4 hours chart, let me take off this drawing to make the chart a little bit neat. So if I look at Link on the 4 hours chart, it gets very interesting. Sorry, the support and resistance is everywhere is because it's not on a long term drawing. So if I take a closer view at this, this is what I'm seeing here. You see that Link is on a parabolic move, right? Is on a parabolic move, right? So you see it forming this inverse head and shoulder, and it just broke out from a downtrend, right? So you see Link breaking out from a downtrend, right? So that's what we are seeing. So Link has been on a down move for quite some time, and we see Link breaking this down trend line. Look at it. This is just the breakout. So you see this breakout is happening on all these coins just as I'm talking to you right now, meaning that buying it is not too late. Link is at a very good price. So target again will be around that 20k zone, $20. That's what you should target on Link, $20 zone. And on the long term, that's for the short term. Now, on the long term, we're going to likely see Link moving and crossing the all-time high and probably giving us $30 measured move, right? So how do we know this measured move, right? So if we look, you see that Link has been bullish for quite some time, right? And here it was a flag pole just before this sideways move started. You can see the flag pole after the breakout from this zone, right? So you see it breaking out from this sideways move, right? It broke out here, and we had our flagpole here. Then it went sideways for accumulation, and now it's breaking out. Now the good thing about this sideways is you can see the W pattern, right? The W pattern is likely going to take it up like this, right? So that's what we're going to see. That's what the double button does. So you can see that double button on 4 hours on Link. That's telling you that the bull pressure is on. So that's the move we're going to see, right? Likely on Link. So buying Link right now with a target of long term at least $30. Why I say $30 is if I take this measured move of the flagpole, right? If I take the measured move of the flagpole and put in our so you see around $28 to $30. That's what Link is flashing right now. That's the breakout is going to lead to. But likely when you get to this $19, it's going to react to all-time high, right? So we're going to see sideways move. That's why I put this here. That is where the support zone is. From that $19 all the way, from that $17 all the way to $20 is a reaction zone. The same thing, you see it reacting in this my box, and the same thing at this support zone area. So that's all for Link. In terms of LTC is also looking fabulous on the monthly chart. It looks exactly like a flying crown, right? LTC looks like a golden bull, right? It has the famous W bottom, right? The W bottom is famous for always being reliable, right? So you see the W bottom is very close to the triple bottom, but it's called the double bottom, right? So you see it, the first touch here and the second touch here, telling you that in a long term, LTC Litecoin is targeting $300 minimum. We could see more, but this is the minimum I am seeing from this point. And as you can see, it is just crossing the neckline, which is one of the perfect coin that I would recommend you buying right now. You can see it is just crossing the neckline, which means the green long bars is about to start getting printed on LTC as well, just as it's doing right now on Ethereum and like it did on Bitcoin. So when you compare these coins to Bitcoin, you see the amazing potential that all these altcoins are having right now. And again, one more coin that I'm going to look into is called the SRP, right? So if you look at SRP, you see SRP right now is on the support zone, right? So this is where the support is. You can see all the zone is support. All the zone is support, right? So let me do the drawing, right? So if I draw a box around the zone, you see this accumulation going on here, right? You can see that institutional buyers are in the market. You can see the result is what you saw here. Institutional buyers are buying SRP, and any moment from now, SRP is going to explode to all-time high as well, because what we are seeing now is looking exactly like a W button as well on SRP. So SRP, we could be seeing anywhere from $2 move, right? So me, I like price action pattern. These are strictly price action pattern. Very simple and easy to understand. You can see this famous W button is going to play out on SRP as well, because you see SRP is about to leave this accumulation zone, right, which has been going on for over 3 years, which makes it even more suspicious of having more pump than even other altcoin. SRP could be the coin of the year. SRP could turn out to be the major altcoin of 2021. So Bitcoin has pumped, but altcoins are about to even chase Bitcoin to the moon. Is Bitcoin going to allow altcoin to move without him? Because I know Bitcoin, there's still more moves coming. Bitcoin is also targeting 27K. So if I look at Bitcoin here, you're going to see Bitcoin has more move to the upside. Bitcoin is still looking bullish, but I'm not here to talk about Bitcoin. I'm here to talk about altcoin, but that doesn't stop me from looking into 1 hour chart of Bitcoin to see what is likely going to happen in Bitcoin, right? So if you look at Bitcoin, you see Bitcoin has been pulling back, but as well it's been respecting a trend line, right? So on the 1 hour chart, we see beautiful how Bitcoin has been respecting this trend line, right, as it moves on the 1 hour. So likely again, when it got here, there was a breakout from this side, because what happened here is that we had a channel, right? A channel was moving up here, right? So we have something that looks like a wedge channel, right? So like this, right? So this is the up of the channel and this is the down of the channel. So you have price breaking to touch the up of the channel. Now two things are very likely, right? So because if I take a midline, right? If I take to draw a midline of this channel, you see that price is on the midline. The midline is like an invisible support, and you can see it here. An invisible, it acts as support and it also acts at resistance, depending if price is below it or above it. So here price was below it, it acted as a resistance, as well as here, right here as well. But in this zone, it is acting as a support because price is right now above it. So if I'm going to judge according to the midline, I would say Bitcoin is rightly on support right now. So Bitcoin is likely going to move back up to try to break this upper trend line, giving it around 36k to 37k move. Now, if bulls are able, the buy pressure gets stronger on the bull side, we could see it breaking out to kiss 40k, right? Before we have a reaction on that 40k, but at most we're going to see that 36,500 to 37k in Bitcoin. Now, if bears the sell pressure or taking profit, you don't know why other traders will want to take profit. Let's say other traders are taking profit and we have profit taking happening in this trend line support, thereby breaking this trend line, then we could likely have the remember right now, the good thing about this trend line is the fact that the 20 exponential moving average is actually where price is rightly right now hanging on. You can see the 20 exponential moving average right here holding price ransom, so preventing price from falling to the 55 exponential moving average, which is around the 32k zone. So you have support, multiple support right behind it. So if price should even, if there was a sell pressure and price breaks this current midline zone, is going to hit that 32k support. And if it breaks the 32k support, which I doubt is going to happen, it's going to come all the way to 30k support. So we have support upon support upon support in terms of Bitcoin. So with that being said, this is my major overview on the whole general cryptocurrency market, and we could be seeing more upside in this altcoin. We are talking about Ethereum is about to cross and click and clock the 1,000 golden number. We could be seeing a reaction in this 1,000 golden number, right? Because that is very close to where the resistance is. So we could be seeing it crossing into about 1,000 and something, and maybe 100 or so before reacting and pulling back, or it could stop at 100 and maybe 10 or 15 or so. So something like this is what is happening right now, and it's moving and it's pumping and it's shaking the crypto industry because the altcoin are awoken and are flying to the moon. I am really, really excited, and you can hear it from my voice because altcoin are really making major move. Make sure you buy every pullback right now. Make sure you bag up your bag because this is the altcoin season. Welcome to altcoin season.